I don't know how to describe what I am going to be doing over the course of the next few days other than pressing the reset button on my life as a mom. We're gonna divide and conquer and try to declutter as much as we possibly can. My calendar and like organizational systems when it comes to the way that I manage my time is practically non-existent. I have a couple solutions that I think are really gonna help. My brain just feels so much more at ease knowing that every single day I know what I'm doing when I wake up that day when it comes to house cleaning. And if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed about what to do or where to start, just choose one thing. Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and happy 2025. I hope that you all had an amazing holiday and are feeling refreshed and ready for the new year. I am personally feeling very ready for this new year. I took a lot of time over the holidays to just relax and unwind and unplug, and now it's time to plug back in and get some things in order. And I don't know how to describe what I am going to be doing over the course of the next few days other than pressing the reset button on my life as a mom. Deep cleaning this house and implementing a cleaning routine that I think is really going to bring me peace of mind over this next year. We are doing a whole family declutter. So my husband is joining in, the kids are joining in, and we are going to address all of the overflowing areas in our home and just simplify things. I'm going to be re-optimizing my morning routine and starting to wake up a little bit earlier than I am used to. We're gonna workshop it a little bit, but making space in the morning for me to do the things that refuel me as a mom. We're doing a much needed digital declutter. And last but not least, we are going to be centralizing and just organizing our family calendar. My husband and I have been using separate calendars. We've been putting things on our calendars that the other isn't seeing, and I just feel like there's way too much in our lives going on right now for us to be continuing to operate that way. So we've got a lot of things to hit the reset button on this year, and I hope that you guys enjoy coming along with me. So let's get started. First things first, a better cleaning routine. Ever since we had our third baby, my cleaning process has just been so out of whack in our house. I've been obviously cleaning and tidying every single day, but never feeling like I had time to accomplish a deep clean. And I feel like all of this repetitive spot cleaning and the mental load of when am I going to have a chance to clean that room has been weighing a little bit too heavy. So I took all of these thoughts and challenges and did what any smart person does in the year 2025. I plugged it all into ChatGPT. And basically I came up with a prompt that spat out a cleaning routine that is customized for our home, and I will put the prompt that I used in the description box for this video if you are interested in making one of these for your home as well. I mapped out how big our house is in terms of square feet, the different rooms that we have, which ones are the highest traffic, how much time I actually feel like I'm realistically able to allocate to cleaning on a week by week basis. And I included the things that are kind of non-negotiables for me to be cleaning every single day with young kids, as well as the days that I am capable of cleaning and the days that I am not. Very briefly here, on a daily basis, I'm still going to continue doing things like tidying up high traffic areas, vacuuming, loading and unloading the dishwasher, wiping down surfaces. Then for the rest of the week, depending on the day, basically it broke our house up into different zones that I can tackle and do more of a thorough clean in. So Monday is living room plus kitchen, and this is the day where I will do things like move the couch and vacuum all the crumbs underneath it, wiping down all of the little fingerprints over all of our appliances. Tuesday is playroom and bathroom. So instead of just doing a tidy of these areas, I will be doing a little bit more of a thorough clean of those zones. Wednesday are the days that I'm typically working, and my days are very full with just getting that stuff across the line. So I'm gonna take a break on Wednesdays, but then it has me starting up again on Thursdays, tackling the bedrooms and the laundry room. I love that this is now a day where it's like, if you haven't folded the laundry yet, Thursday is laundry day, and you know that that's gonna be back into your schedule. On the weekend, things shake up a little bit. So on Friday, it has planned this to be like a decluttering and organizing day for me. So things have been cleaned throughout the week in the house, and I can do general tidies, but for the most part, what I'm focusing on Friday is going through drawers and closets and things like that to organize or get rid of things that don't make sense to hold on to. Saturday is a quick maintenance day. So we don't have to be focusing on cleaning all day on Saturdays. We don't have to do our decluttering. We can actually just quick maintain the house, do the regular pickups and tidies, but other than that, it's very chill. And then because Sunday is church day, we have got no cleaning on the calendar other than just the regular maintenance of the house that I would do anyway. So I feel like this is the perfect solution for me. My brain just feels so much more at ease knowing that every single day I know what I'm doing when I wake up that day when it comes to house cleaning. And I'm hoping that this is going to lift that mental load of like, when am I gonna have a chance to get to this? All that being said, I still need to do a post-holiday deep clean of our house. So we are gonna move on to that next. quick pause in my cleaning spree to tell you about what I'm using to clean basically everything in my house today. I have been absolutely loving Branch Basics recently. I'd heard so many people talk about this and the way that this one bottle can replace all of your conventional cleaning products in your house, and I just honestly did not believe it until I've tried it, but now I am sold. Branch Basics products are human safe, so they are plant and mineral based, and they're also biodegradable, so they are safe if you've got babies in your home, if you've got pets in your home, if you are pregnant, or you're just like me and you've got young kids in your home and you are really not wanting to just be covering every surface with toxic cleaning products. They're also free of fragrance, hormone disruptors, and harmful preservatives. This powerful little bottle here can be used to clean virtually everything in your house. So think bathroom, tile, grout, laundry, stains, burns on pots and pans, your walls, the surfaces in your home, your mirrors, your makeup brushes, literally even your produce. So when you get the Branch Basics Premium Starter Kit, you will get this bottle of their concentrate, which is 33.8 fluid ounces, and this is used for 13 bottle refills. The starter kit also comes with their oxygen boost, so this has been amazing for us if we want to remove stains or just whiten and brighten some of our like bedding or our towels. I also really love this on grout and lifting just some of the darkness around there and just brightening a little bit. So you will get this in the Premium Starter Kit, and then you will get 5 refillable bottles that you can reuse. You can pour the concentrate in. If you're curious what amount of concentrate to combine with water to clean something like baby bottles or your car seat, or to wash Sharpie off of your living room couch, there is information about all of that so that you can tackle any cleaning job in your home. I just feel like this is the best kind of switch to make in this new year. We're looking for ways to pursue more of a non-toxic lifestyle in your home, but also contribute to less environmental waste by simplifying your cleaning routine down to one concentrate that does it all. So if any of you are looking to toss the toxins this year, Branch Basics has given me a discount code for you guys. So you can save 15% off of the Ultimate Starter Kit when you use the code BETH15 at checkout. I will put that code here on the screen and that link down in the description box for you guys to save. Again, that is code BETH15 to save 15% off their Ultimate Starter Kit. And thank you so much to Branch Basics for working with me on today's video. Okay, you guys, Operation Declutter Our Lives commences now. There's something about putting the Christmas tree away and having all of the Christmas decor come down that puts me into just like a tailspin when it comes to decluttering and just wanting to clear out our homes, simplify everything as we go into a new year. Fun fact about me is that I am a clean person and I love things to be clean and tidy, but I'm not necessarily an organized person. And if I can put something behind closed doors or into a drawer, I will. And so if you open those spaces in my home, a lot of the time there is excess stuff that we don't need. It can be donated or just simply thrown away. My husband, on the other hand, is actually like a master organizer. He's so good at decluttering, getting rid of things and making things really orderly and functional. The thing is, he just doesn't get into the mood to do that often, but he's in that mood this week and I'm taking full advantage. So over the next couple days, we're gonna divide and conquer and try to declutter as much as we possibly can before this next year starts. heavens, we have a gajillion baby blankets. I had really high hopes of revisiting all of these Love Every like play kit guides, but let's be real, that never happened. No wonder I can never find any hangers. Okay, so these are all of our books about spring. These are fall. And this big pile here is like Christmas/winter. All baby clothes that are too small. As you can see, our living room is in complete shambles right now. I thought I would do a little recap on day one of our decluttering journey. This is all of our day one progress, and it doesn't really look like progress right now, but that's why you have to trust the process. I didn't film all of this happening just because a lot of it was honestly so boring. Like, we went through the garage and pulled out a bunch of bins that were full and like half full that we wanted to actually just what's the word for it? Yeah. Thank you. Bins that we wanted to consolidate because there was just stuff that was sitting in them that didn't make sense to sit in them. So we threw a bunch of that stuff out. We obviously still have our Christmas decor that needs to go back out to the garage and has just been waiting on that. This whole section here is everything that is going to be donate. So like, I've got this change mat. I filled this bag with stuff that I found in the kids' room and a little bit of like kitchen stuff as well. And then over here, I'm actually going to get rid of just like the general pillows that came with our couch because they're so sad and just like squishy, and I feel like I'm always annoyed with them over there, so those are going. And then I also just had some old china we had just been keeping in our garage, so that's all being donated. This stuff here is all garbage and like random things around the house that honestly I feel like don't even really have a second life at a thrift store. This lamp of ours from our bedroom broke the other day, which I'm so sad about, so I'm now on the hunt for new side table lamps. So this stuff here is just straight trip to the dump. And then I also consolidated when I was in the closet in the kids' room today, the girls' clothes. So I have some stuff of Vivian's that's going out into the garage and some stuff of Rosie's that we'll send out too. And then of course there were some baby items that we're no longer using, so I'm going to send those back out to the garage as well. Some things that I'm listing on Marketplace, some other baby things that I'm going to give away to friends. So I feel like this was a very successful day one, and we have a lot of things on the list still to do tomorrow, but we're feeling pretty accomplished as of tonight. Okay, it is day two of our decluttering journey. We'll see how much we're able to actually accomplish today because we have what, like 30 minutes right now? Yeah. But the area that we need to tackle, and I feel like I really need his help with, is this front closet here. We've got way too many shoes in here, way too many coats in here. So we're gonna go through it and see what we can get rid of. What?
A bunch of loose stuff back here.
A deck of cards.
Yeah. Some games.
Keeping track of all the little baby mitts will be the death of me. I've also been hiding this toy from Christmas in here because it's so annoying.
Well, it needs to be hidden. Yeah, I don't know if here is the best place, but keep being ruthless with the stuff.
It's just hard because we're still using it. Like,
are we using this?
What's this one? Yeah, these ones fit Jude's head this year. These are one of the only ones that he'll actually keep on his head. Okay. And he keeps that on. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Help me pick.
These are one of the only ones.
Help me pick. Which ones are coolest?
I like this one. Okay. And then the black one.
Okay. This is the replacement for this. This was your Nan's.
Throw it away.
See you later. This I could keep for Rosie for next year, but Jude has just sized out of it.
Okay, so we put it away.
Okay.
Why is that so heavy?
Is there something inside of it?
That's what I was checking. It's fairly small.
All right.
Like
donate. It fits, but it looks small. Okay. Like yeah. Yeah, but this is like specifically a fall.
So is this.
Fall jacket.
So how come my fall
That's
jacket?
like an outfit jacket.
It's not an outfit jacket.
I would not wear this as an outfit.
Warm. This is literally hot. It's fleece lined. And
obviously I haven't worn this in a while considering we have a COVID mask and a chewed up soother from when Jude was a baby.
Do you need that?
There's a button that's missing from it.
Then get rid of it.
Mommy, what is this from?
That is from a global pandemic that you would not remember and don't need to worry about.
Daddy's going to the night church now?
Yep, and we're gonna go there after we've had our dinner. We wore these ones in the summertime. It doesn't fit him anymore. Do these fit you?
Yeah, look at me.
These are nice. We gotta get these on you more. These are Roe's first shoes.
When she's
Love you. See ya.
8, 9, when she turns 9, she can walk in those.
Yes.
9's a pretty big one. When Roby turns 9's a pretty big one.
Well, we don't have to wait quite so long because when she's 1, she could actually walk in them. Okay, so the hall closet has all been sorted through, and now I just need to actually deal with all the stuff that we pulled out and like have next steps for. This whole section here is like stuff that we need to rehome. So either hanging in the closet or finding another place to store, like all of these batteries, some tools of my husband's that landed in there. Over here is everything that is just like straight up garbage, things that we don't need to keep anymore, broken pieces of hangers, old soothers, all of that. We also have some shoes that were just really worn down in our garbage, or shoes that we've lost the match for and haven't been able to find for a while, so we'll toss those. This section here are things that belong to other people that we honestly just need to return. These coats are ones that we're not currently wearing for this season, but we'll use for other kids in the future. Like Rosie will wear this next winter, so I'll put that into storage for her. Here is our donate pile, and my husband also had found a bunch of his coats and shoes and things like that that he's gonna give to a friend. So he took all of those when he left. But this is what the closet is looking like now. We were able to consolidate all of our like winter gear into one basket. These are all of the hangers that we just gained by either rehoming things or donating things. So those are the coats that we're keeping. These are all of the shoes that my husband and I own, and a couple of winter boots for the kids. I store all of our kids' shoes in this little basket by the front door. I was getting so sick of having to dig through this closet to find all of the shoes when we would leave, and now everything is just contained into this one little basket here. So before we leave, they pull the basket out and grab a pair of shoes, and that has been a really great system for us.
I don't know what that is.
I actually have no idea.
Throw it in here. I think it might have been for the food processor, but we don't ever use it.
So let them see that. It's gonna go straight to the black bag.
This up here, so this is all that we need here in terms of oils. We can add some more. This we can find a different spot for it if we want, but I want to get a shelf divider that like raises all this up, and then this is like the drink section. Good morning, you guys. I apologize that I have to whisper right now, but there are 3 people currently sleeping on the other side of this wall and 4 people that I had to get out of our house this morning and not wake up. But I'm currently working on crafting my new morning routine for this year, and as you can see, I'm currently out in our garage. My husband built out this amazing garage gym like 1.5 years ago, and I've never really come out here to utilize it because I've been afraid of waking the kids up in the morning, but also because the weights that are out here are a lot higher than I felt comfortable using in like pregnancy or postpartum. But I've still been working with my trainer through Trainwell, and I told you guys about them a couple of months ago. Still love the app, still love the trainer that I have. She's customized a workout plan for me going into this new year, and one of the things I told her I wanted to prioritize was just lifting heavier. I feel like I have really gotten the habit of working out back into my routine and have made that a priority, but now I actually really want to see some physical change and feel a lot of the physical change of my muscles getting stronger and me being able to just lift bigger weights this year. The overhead lighting here is also just very intense right now. I'll say that another reason that I haven't been coming out here is because I thought that I would just be like so freezing the whole time, and it's definitely cold. It's like -7 degrees Celsius right now, so I had to come out like wearing a full winter coat. But once I got my body moving, I actually was like still sweating and hot. I am getting quite chilly again though now. So my workout today was only like 25 minutes long. It doesn't need to be that long for you to actually get an effective workout in, especially if you're starting to increase the weight that you are using for your reps. But I'm gonna go back inside now. It is currently 6:30 and I'm going to try to not wake anyone up when I go in, and I'm gonna do some Bible study. For my Bible reading today, I went through Genesis 9 to 11 and then read Mark 4. And I often do get questions on like what Bible plan I'm following or where to start in the Bible. Our whole church is going through the Bible in a year together. And so for the first 17 weeks of the year, we've mapped out every single week what we are going to be reading together. And I'll put a link down in the description box if you're interested in joining us. You don't need to be a part of our church. This is just a resource that we've made available to everyone. And I've been loving it so far because I find that when I've tried to read the Bible chronologically throughout the year, it's so easy to get bogged down in certain books of the Bible. And in the past, I know that I found myself just like wanting to hear something of the Gospels or of the Psalms, of the Proverbs, while I'm also simultaneously reading the heavier books at the beginning of the Bible, like Numbers or Leviticus and books like that. So this kind of goes simultaneously with the Gospels and with the New Testament. It sprinkles in some Psalms and things like that. So I have been really loving it so far. Was also gifted this devotional called Fiercely Loved by Lisa Bevere at the beginning of the year. This is actually my first day getting into it, so I can't necessarily say whether I like recommend it yet. It's all about identity and kind of remembering who you are in Jesus and the way that he feels about you. So I'm sure that that is going to be great just alongside my Bible reading plan. I definitely wouldn't rely on a book like this to be like my devotional Bible study in the morning every day. I feel like it's very important to actually get into the Word of God for yourself, and then to have something like this to accompany that is great, but don't rely on just a book like this for the entirety of your study of the Bible.
Hello friends, it is now the next day and it is 9:44 p.m. So this is not really what I want to be doing right now, but I need to make space to do it, and it is to go through my devices and just do a little bit of a cleanup going into the new year. It is very low on my priority list, but I'm trying to romanticize the experience a little bit. I've got a nice little fancy sparkling drink for myself. We've got some candlelight. I'm gonna comb through some stuff here. One of my main goals coming out of tonight is not only being able to like see my desktop screen again, but also to free up space in the cloud, because I keep getting the message that they're not syncing anymore, and it's because I've got way too much stuff on here. I have 1,001 random photos in here that my kids have taken of each other and things like around our house. I don't know if you can see this one of my 2-year-old that my daughter took. Gotta do a little bit of a cleanup in the camera roll. And then the final thing that I want to do tonight is just an edit of the things that I have been following on social media. I think it's really good to every once in a while just do a little edit on the content that you are consuming and reflect a little bit on whether or not that content is actually making you a better person. If you're a Christian, is the content that you're consuming moving you closer to Jesus and helping you take steps towards him, or is it actually doing the opposite of that? And I think that we can sometimes forget that in the world that we live in nowadays, a lot of us are spending more time with our favorite content creators than we are with our actual friends in real life, which is kind of a sad reality, but I think a lot of people, that is their reality. And there is a really famous quote, I don't know where it came from, but show me your friends, I'll show you your future. And if you look at the people that you are consuming content from, most of the time in your day, in your week, in your month, in your year, are those people of character that if your life looked like theirs years from now, you would actually be happy about that? Are they people that reflect the types of lives and character and integrity and values that you would reflect in your life as well? So just a little thought for you guys as I get ready to dive in and delete some stuff. Okay guys, I think we are now on day 6, day 7, maybe it's day 5. I'm not sure anymore of hitting the reset button on my life, and today we are tackling calendar. Can I help you? My calendar and like organizational systems when it comes to the way that I manage my time is practically non-existent. I hate to say that, but like at most I am using Google Calendar to keep track of things that are like on my radar. My husband has a completely different calendar. We're literally just verbally communicating about things as they come up and trying to be like, please put this on your calendar, put this on your calendar. And last year there were a few times where that was very problematic for us. Like we missed things, we double booked things, and I just know that I need to figure this out. I need to get a little bit more organization in my life when it comes to my time, especially managing ministry and motherhood and the work that I do. And so I have a couple solutions that I think are really gonna help. The first one I am so excited about because it was actually a gift from one of my viewers and subscribers here on YouTube. So I'm so excited to share it with you guys because she has created a beautiful product for moms that have a lot going on. It is called the Flow Agenda. It has been a couple of years since I have really leaned into and loved a paper agenda. Honestly, the last time, you have something to say? The last time that I felt like truly organized in my life was when I had a paper agenda, and that was shortly after, or honestly even before I had my first baby. So it's time to get back into it. But the unboxing experience is so lovely. She's got everything wrapped in this custom tissue paper, a little custom sticker on the front. And this is the agenda that I got, you guys. There's a few different like styles that she has, but I got it in cream, and it's a really nice like soft cover with a little bit of detailing. And when I tell you guys that this agenda has pretty well everything that you could possibly need to get your life together, I mean it. Like I was blown away the first time I flipped through it, just with all of the different resources in here. There is sections for self-discovery, goal planning, calendar planning, weekly planning, even your life in review at the very end of the agenda. So like for self-discovery, there's sections where you can create a vision board, talk about some of the things you want to be remembered for in your legacy. Goal planning has a section for priority management, long-term goals, home infrastructure, family infrastructure, and then obviously you are crazy. Okay, you seem like you want to go play. In the weekly planner section, everything is broken out by day, but then you have like an hourly breakdown of each of your days. So you can time block things starting at 5 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. Routine tracking, your weekly focus. Like there are so many amazing resources in here. Really gonna have to sit down and flip through all of this just thoroughly and in depth because I want to make the most out of this planner this year. But I'm so excited to map everything out for January because I can lay out top goals for this month, special events and holidays, things I'm looking forward to, the people that I want to connect with this month, the ways that I want to stretch myself in January. So thank you, Tiana. You are so sweet. You guys have to check out her agendas. I'm going to put a link down in the description box if any of you guys want to check out the website where she sells them. I think you are also going to love them. But all of that is for me. And as I mentioned, I really needed to figure out a solution for our whole family, specifically for my husband and I to align and both have visibility on what's going on with our calendars. So I found something on Amazon. I want to show you guys what I'm going to implement this month that I'm hoping can really bring a lot of clarity and just alignment on our schedules. Here it is. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy. I specifically wanted something that still felt very minimal and clean. I think one of the biggest reasons that I have not to this point hung up a calendar anywhere in our house is because of the visual clutter that comes with it. And I don't know, it's a me problem, I know this, but there has just always been something that has stopped me from having a calendar out and visible somewhere in my home because it just does feel like that visual clutter. But I feel like this is very simple, very streamlined in terms of appearance, and there's got to be a sacrifice made somewhere in order to get some more functionality. You can circle the month of the year at the top, and then you go in and add the corresponding numbers for each of the dates of the month. Down at the bottom here, there's like a little to-do list section as well. And then in addition to that, it also did come with this weekly planner. The little squares here on this calendar are quite small, so you wouldn't be able to write anything like too detailed, but if you want, you can also put this weekly planner on your fridge and then have some more information for each day of the week with what's going on. This section here could also be used for like grocery planning or meal planning or different things like that. I don't need to write a ton on the calendar. I basically just need to see the overview of like what ministry things are going on, what nights we're hosting people or have a place to be. So I'm gonna have to report back on whether or not we get good use out of this. But for now, let's just start with populating everything that we need to have on the calendar for January. I will say I'm not like obsessed with the colors that it comes with, although I'm sure you could get cuter dry erase markers somewhere else, so that's not a deal breaker by any means. Between my new agenda and this family calendar, I feel like I really have no excuse to not be organized in 2025. And that officially checks off my final to-do on my list of all of the things I wanted to hit the reset button on for 2025. We have deep cleaned the home. We have started a new cleaning routine. We have decluttered and organized. I've done a real good edit on my phone, from the photos that I have stored on there to the apps that I was no longer using, even to the people that I followed on social media. New organizational systems have been instituted for calendar management, and I feel like I am really ready for this new year. Whether you guys are right there with me and you have been going after it since January started, trying to get things in order for the year, or you are taking your time and taking a more just slow and gentle approach into the new year, I think that's great too. Reminder that there is no right way to do this. Everything can happen in your own time. And if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed about what to do or where to start, just choose one thing. Do one thing per week that feels actionable and attainable for you. Sometimes just starting small and realistic is the best way to make it more actionable and to build up momentum. I am going to wrap this video up here. I wanted to remind you guys that if any of you are interested in checking out Branch Basics Ultimate Starter Kit, that you can save 15% on your order with the code BETH15. Again, that is code BETH15 at checkout to save. And thank you so much again to Branch Basics for working with me on today's video. And until my next video, I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. Happy 2025, and I will see you soon.